The box brought Victor back.
Victor wasn't dead. Life is either 1 or 0. It's to be or not to be. Not both.
Can you operate this box, Victor?
Of course. But we don't know enough about Kryptonian biology. There's no telling what's gonna happen.
Okay, but, I mean, we have to try. Don't we? We have to try. What do we have to lose?
We cannot try unless we activate the box. As soon as it wakes up.
The enemy sees it, comes, activates the Unity, the end.
So what we have to lose is the entire planet to a bunch of genocidal aliens. That's good to know.
Even if Superman could return, who's to say that he could defeat them?
The mother box did.
All right, Deborah, thank you so much for taking the time to talk about sort of this amazing achievement that is the Snyder Cut on HBO Max. So my first question is actually related to that. Have you guys been, this is a precedent, definitely, in sort of the industry and sort of the movement that rallied around this movie that made it happen. Have you guys actually wrapped your brain around it, or do you have to wait till it actually comes out on HBO Max? Like, sort of give me a little bit of a headspace right now.
I still can't believe that it's actually coming to HBO Max. I mean, it's been such a surreal journey to get to this point, and to see the fans, the groundswell, like starting to build and get bigger and bigger, and the support and love personally, I think for us as a family that the fans have shown us, as well as for the work, you know, and I think the outcry of like hearing an artist's voice and not having a movie be made by a committee, I think it's all just really historical. But I think, you know, from a personal perspective, it's very touching, and it's made it a very cathartic experience for us. And, you know, HBO Max has been super supportive. You know, had there not been, you know, when this movie came out, there wasn't, you know, the streaming services were just starting. HBO Max didn't exist. And I think the opportunity to have a 4-hour plus movie, you know, where you can delve deep into the characters and really get a sense of who they are. So at the end, when they do come together, it's a more fulfilling experience. It wouldn't be possible.
Most definitely. And that's what I want to talk to you about, and not necessarily the inside baseball about the committee and how it went down. But do you think that now that the world will get to see how Zack handles the character and the complexity that he brings to it, do you think that his strength as a filmmaker, not necessarily being an architect of a universe, but really giving these characters a complexity that we haven't seen in this sort of genre?
Yeah, listen, I think each of these characters has their own unique arc. And I think the fact that we can see them struggle and we see them go through so many different things to become the heroes they are makes them more relatable, makes me care for them more, I think, and as well as many other people. I think everything from how he cast the film, which was like unexpected, and, you know, it's like, casting Jason or even Gal, like at the time was, you know, it was a departure of what you might think, but I think how he's defined them, it's really resonated with audiences. And I think, I hope that when they see the film and see how deep, you know, their struggles are, and it really is a hero's journey for each one of them. And they have to come to terms with a lot of their past. Some of them are still grappling with it at the end. But I feel like there's a lot to mine there for an audience. And I think you do see, you know, the respect and love of these characters in a way that we haven't seen them portrayed before.
All right. So unfortunately, my time is up. And you guys did a fantastic job. Thank you so much for talking to me about it. Have a great day. Stay safe, okay?
Thank you.
This one will be mine.
I belong to no one.